Good morning. Good morning. Q, what's up, bro? Yeah, we had to get after it, brother. Had to get after it today. We got stuff this afternoon. I want to play on my Warlock, man. I want to get through the legendary campaign, get some stuff going. So, yeah, this is pretty early. It's pretty early. I've done a couple of these like during the Edge of Fate. I did quite a few of these, so. Warlocks are fucking goated this season, bro. They got so much going for them. It's like undeniable. However, I did want to celebrate and kind of hang out with you guys this morning, get some stuff done today. So let's see here what we got going on. If I mess around with the Titan changes, I've played a ton on my Titan. You have to be a little more specific on what changes you mean, though. What are we celebrating today? I don't have any celebration today, but we have our anatomy scan today for the baby. So we're going this afternoon to do that. So I'll have some stuff going on. Oh, did I say celebrate? Oh, Kira, I've not used the Sentinel Shield stuff yet. I've been actually testing some other things, so. Let's see here. What do I want to try? I got the new Rocket Pulse. I don't have a good version of it though. It's literally just like a tier. It's like a tier 1. Let me see here. Is special. Yeah, maybe I'll pull this here. Use this Deodolite here. Yeah, I want to try to do more of the Lawless Frontier stuff as well. I just haven't. I mean, we literally finished up the campaign yesterday. I started working on my Peculiar Charm build. So if you guys did not see that, that is live on the channel, youtube.com/SaxPlaysGames. And the Peculiar Charm build is live right now. So you guys can check that out. And so I was working on that yesterday. So. Oh, dude, we started Stranger Things last night. Season 5. So. All right. Let me throw this on here. I'm just trying to come up with a few alternate. Obviously, I'd love to get the new. How about we do? Okay, blast radius is already maxed out. I'll do like a quick access sling. Yeah, we did episode 1 last night, and then she had to go to bed, or she had to get ready for bed. But what's up, brother? Revolt, did you finish the campaign yet? Hell yeah, dude. Make sure you do that exotic mission blind, bro. You're gonna love it. Oh, hell yeah. How is Ursa's working? Simple complication. Good morning. Man, I am thrilled with Renegades. I think it's so sick, man.
The Drifter keeps no medical provisions or supplies.
I'm loving it.
But guns.
So I've already played through on my.
I wish our first mission together was under.
I've already played through on my whatchamacallit.
I'm Lenore Mahal, a Praxic Warlock.
My Titan.
Vanguard Internal Affairs. You told
So now I'm just running.
Changed, Morn. The data Drifter stole from the Imperium is going to incite war.
5 ads?
Not to engage.
Sorry about that. I haven't changed anything, so. However, if you don't want to see ads, remember you might have a free Prime sub.
You have an opportunity to prove it.
If you do,
The Drifter needs our assistance. We need to find
use it right here on the channel.
point. Get us a schematic of this ship.
Dude, yeah, the orb printing. So it's hard when, because I've only seen clips of people using it on one character. It's just by themselves. Like I know Llama did a damage test. I know that Ninja did a damage test, or just to show like what the singular throw is for the for the shield when it's juiced up. But they're not in with another like fire team member, and so you can't really see the exact extent that the orbs that are being generated like provide, but it looks insane. There's so many orbs that just come out.
Downloaded the schematics. Drifter's ghost seems distressed. I believe she's probably upset he's in danger. What a selfless ghost. What a scoundrel.
See, I feel like the strongholds thing, it seems, I don't know, like it's nice, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, it seems like I would get bored of it pretty quickly. That's why I'm genuinely like, I am trying to hype up the video because the new build is sick and I love this SMG. But I don't know. I just feel like this is more aggressive rather than that's like so defensive. So I think it's a good option though for players who need some options for survivability and such. Yeah, I mean, it could. Who knows? It could work really, really well in the dungeon. So.
Their defenses recognize the ablative design.
I don't actually know. I don't know too much about the whole fire and ice like catalyst thing. I've not looked into it too much. I wanted to get through another playthrough and then kind of dedicate the second week or so. Angel, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Yodom Capitan, thank you for following the channel, man. Appreciate it. Dude, this is so crazy. Hala told me that this was just still shredding like insane, but did you really? Holy crap.
Panoply are like no cabal we've encountered. How did they rise so quickly?
Kaido's BattleNet references Variant as the legionary species. No other data.
That's awesome, brother.
Maybe the encrypted data we stole has the answers you're looking for. I'm surprised none of our ghosts can.
Ooh, I forgot I was on my Titan for a second there. I almost fell.
A new threat pops up. Drifter calls you and asks you to be on his ship the next morning.
He had good reason to put a crew together and move quickly. A vision.
Ooh.
I was called off my post and thrown into a rescue mission for a former criminal because Drifter had a vision.
Okay.
This is a lot of risk to save one.
No, I hate being on Warlocks. Can't get any upward momentum.
Data. A criminal.
Yeah, last we're getting a catalyst. What's the catalyst do?
You claim to know his heart, but he stood for us on Kepler as he has many times. Maybe, but he didn't do the legwork on the data he stole. It's hard not to think it's a con, like it always is. Still, he has stayed between the lines these last few years. I'll give him the chance to explain.
So I didn't
himself.
ever look through these little like side areas. Is there anything in here?
Guardian, I sense
No, these just play together.
the
Okay.
darkness. The Drifter. They have him in holding. His captor wields
we going here?
something familiar. An entropic stillness. Stasis. He has an unsettling, powerful connection to the darkness.
Okay. I did not know if that was going to let me grab that. Yeah, I heard that Last Word had a catalyst. I just didn't know what it was.
I had to route you through the garbage disposal. Sorry.
Ah, I gotcha. Surprised Jake doesn't know.
Guardian, I'm sure it's feeling cramped in there, but Drifter's ghost is trying to help. Her hack gave her control of the compactor systems. She's working on it. Hold on. I can't look. Oh, glad you're okay, Guardian.
You just woke up. How late were you up? I just woke up, but that makes sense. Flat range buff, precision damage while hip firing.
You're in the detention zone.
Yeah, I mean, Last Word is a good weapon, so it doesn't take a terrible amount to actually get it where, like, to a good place, but...
Makes it so, Moonlight.
I've almost reached the tractor emitters. Get the Drifter back to the ship and start the engines.
I thought I left the dredgings behind. This
300 blue gear,
linebearer,
brother.
His name's Bale. Dredging Bale. I don't know why they're showing me something I thought I buried. But I was right. The Nine ain't done with us.
Did you come for Dredging Hope? Or for me? The singularity of Kepler was to be the deliverance of the Outer Nine. Your clotted, spilled blood denied our liberation. Know this false weapon. In every future, you are a jailer.
This is the soul of a celestial body. One of the Nine.
Forgot when I was grabbing footage
They are
yesterday, I turned off
speaking
my
without the emissary.
subtitles.
You've done well to find him, Guardian. My new throne may be able to assist us against the Nine. Each slain Imperium soldier I shall attempt to tie to a communion with the Nine. Surely they will answer. Can you access
Man,
that
it's just so,
console, Guardian?
like,
Releasing
Warlock,
prisoners could be
that's just
approved to
easy,
us.
bro. I mean, you don't even gotta fight anything. I should put on that Nothing Manacles build that Spartan had on. This is a getaway artist. So you just consume the arc grenade and then you get the solar buddy as well. So this is like the buddy build. Yeah, this right here is ridiculous, dude. Yeah, this build is the best build in the game. I mean, dude, look. Here, I won't shoot a weapon. How about that? Don't fire what? Here, I'll just... They're all dead. Like, I didn't even touch a weapon. I didn't even have a chance to show off what I was going to show off because they're all dead so fast. Is it disrespectful for me to ride the stasis crystal that Drifter is in? Oh, it won't let me. Keep falling off of it. I mean, we're gonna get him out of there, right? Here we go. Oh, I rode it a little bit. No weapons, no weapons. I'm just firing. All my buddies out. Oh, it even pops those shields. I was hoping that that would just be it. No weapons. I just keep getting my grenades back. I got Devour procced. I'm chilling. Let's see if I can take down this, like, Colossus, dude. Here we go. Get a little Hellion action in there. Not quite fire and ice, more like a fire and arc. Let's just run around the arena. Dude, I tried adding the stasis turret, but you gotta take out the Devour side of things, and I just didn't like that, so I like Hellion better. I could use no time to explain, but I gotta fire my weapon for that, so. Yeah, I mean, certainly could probably get away with not using Devour and being able to get, like, healing from orbs and such, but
this is beyond praxic expertise. And yours. If Lodi was unaware that a 9 uplifted
come on,
Dredgen,
brother.
what information could he
How
possibly
heavy is the
have?
Drifter, bro? This thing's
Three of
going
the
slow as
9
hell.
is
Oh,
dead.
it let me on there for a second.
Turmoil is brewing on Earth. The Drifter's vision is 9 in origin. You refuse help. The God of Vengeance doesn't need an emissary.
Also, I don't need to be right next to this thing for it to move. Just so there's not enemies around. Come on. Do 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 do. Where are we going? Here we go.
I'm shutting down the tractor emitters now. Don't wait for me to take off if you're in danger.
Still wish it had as many.
We've got the Drifter,
Oh,
and his ghost has the Imperium data. But
I still wish it would let me
we have bigger problems.
like amp up the
Minor
ads like we
labeling
had
is
multiple
Dredge
people
and
in the
Bale.
fire
We both
team.
know how catastrophic their influence
Did you get one,
can
brother?
be. The rest of
Oh,
the
yeah,
city
man.
doesn't. Vanguard has decreed everything we learned on Kepler, the prophecy, all of it, remain classified. We can't rely on official support. But the Drifter was right to act on his vision. I can admit that.
The Rock Sim, thank you for following the channel, man. Appreciate you, bro. Let's do this here. Oh, here's another buddy.
That vehicle you just called out has an ejection system.
The pilots are coming out unscathed. Rectify that.
I feel like these things wrecked us when we first were playing Revolt, but we are smarter now. We're built different. Oh, dude, that Unoya shot was sick. It went over top of the... I do wish that micro missile GLs felt a little better. They used to feel so good. I mean, Mountaintop was just one of the best weapons at the time. I don't think Mountaintop was quite as dominant as Mint Retrograde is right now, but for the meta, like, there was nothing else you could choose to use at the time comparatively. So
Damn, lost a little skin there. Thanks for the save, hero. Thought I was gonna end up chilling drinks for the Imperium. Bale, hey, can you get my left leg? It's falling asleep in here. Okay, fine.
yeah, taking
like the emissary
Mint
talks.
pushed
It
us
can't be
to
denied.
a different place
That's
that
why it
was
has to be.
absolutely insane.
No, I'm not gonna ditch you for him. Can't you have a little faith? Knock that off. Just tell Arnor to hurry up.
I love
Disable that
how on
traffic.
these secondary
Blow this
playthroughs and stuff, I'll be able to just like speed through all this stuff once I'm done.
Get those engines running.
I ain't gotta watch no cutscene,
And
no
I'll take
cutscenes
us
today.
out
We're
of
trying to
here.
get through as much as we
We don't wanna
can
be anywhere
before
near that dredging.
realistically around like 11 o'clock,
Bale's no
11 Eastern.
emissary,
So we got about 3
but one of
hours,
them's
y'all.
Still wearing him like a suit.
So thank you guys for hanging out bright and early with me. Let me know in the comments. Let me know, chat, how you feeling about Renegades. I'm my top level. I'm really enjoying Renegades. It was undeniably a Star Wars story, right? Like, They have not hidden that at all. It was absolutely incredible. So I said yesterday, I don't think I've had that much fun in a campaign since probably like as many moments of like awe and like, oh my God, like since probably I would say probably the Witch Queen. There were a couple of those in Lightfall, like when it came to actually using Strand for the first time, but I just don't. Yeah, I just think that anytime that they have a definable villain in a Destiny campaign, it always cooks. And so whether or not you like the villain or you think it like you can see their motivations or understand anything of that sort, it's fine. But having the two definable, why did I go to the shooting range? I think it was trying to put me to Zavala, but tower. Here we go. But yeah, having both Dredge and Bale, and then having well, we technically have 3, right? Like we don't know what 6 looks like and everything of that sort, but we have 6. We have Dredge and Bale, and then we have whatever the Cabal dude's name is, which I mean I know already kind of shows that I don't know as much about it. Like he's not as definable of a character, but his like actual persona, like his silhouette, him being in there, you know, I wish we wouldn't have just pushed him over so easily in the final mission, but he was very much a pushover. I'll be honest, I like the lightsaber. I've not spent a ton of time with it because in this top slot, I've been having trouble taking this peculiar charm off, to be quite honest. I know people are having fun with it, which is, I mean, that's literally the reason we play the game. So I'm really, really happy about that. I mean, obviously it gives a lot of purpose to the campaign, to doing the exotic mission, all that stuff. This is my roll on the SMG. I'm using Attrition Orb's Kinetic Trimmers. And, I mean, it's just a powerhouse, dude. I can't sing its praises high enough, dude. I put out a video today on the YouTube channel breaking down my build, what I used for the first playthrough of the Legendary campaign. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you check that out. That dropped today. Hi, Reese. Yep, we were playing the Edge of Fate. Or I'm sorry, we're not Edge of Fate. We were playing Renegades. I got so used to saying that. Yeah, Dinkles, I'm a big fan of the role. I think the most slept on weapon this season? That's a good question. I mean, to be honest, I'm still probably sleeping on some things. I mean, I think there's so many new. There's so much new to explore. It's really hard to even say at this point what would be slept on right now, because I think we're still exploring it. I think that so we've had some meta shifting when it's come to some of the supers and some of the ability tunings and stuff. I really think that I feel like the meta is in a really stable place right now. Yeah, Kaiser, you're right. I mean, the fact that you can use anything.
Guardian, you have one new call.
Like, we can use any exotic armor, weapon, stuff of that sort.
Which means they didn't know what he was going to do. Being in that vessel, in this dimension, prevented the other 9 from seeing him. But there's a catch. I know when the 9 use
Yeah, I think it's too early to say what's being slept on right now. We'll see that soon, but
my gut is screaming that we prevent extinction by stopping the 9 from altering fate. Bind the 9 by binding each of them to a body.
You and Arnor make a pretty good fire team, hero. Even if you did use my face as a barricade. And now that we got that Imperium disc in hand, we're gonna need more than one hard-headed praxic to decrypt it. We're gonna need the local crime syndicates.
let me skip this.
I've got some irons in the fire with Spider for an intro.
Void Hunter with Graviton and
Mysteries
Kepris. Hell
like
yeah.
that only respect two things.
Are you a demon in PvP?
Money and blood. We'll get you set up on building
That sounds
a
like
reputation for yourself out here
degenerate
in Thought.
demon PvP
Gaining
hours.
leverage on the locals.
Which I am mad about. You do you.
But as the 9 weapon, there's something you gotta know first. I know I sold
But
you
as the
on this
9
job
weapon.
as a scam on the Imperium. But you heard on that ship what I've known all along. The 9 are back.
Despise
in the
PvP, but an
Imperium
orb
at the top.
generator. Oh yeah, man.
They surprised me with that junior dredging, but they're pulling his strings too. I've had the same nightmare since Kepler. A vision that runs and smells and tastes on repeat every time I close my eyes. And my heart.
Yeah, Jake, you ain't on that stream.
If I
You know
don't
it ain't
do
me, brother. I think this is the one that Spartan was
Bale
saying
knew
that
me
he
as
had
a
to like.
dredger. Heard stories of the sad old days and wanted a close-up look. Thought that was all there was.
I think when
to
Spartan
connect us.
tried to skip
But
through
there's
this,
more.
it bugged for him. So
Couple
guys, give me
months
just a
ago,
second. We're just gonna watch
had
this
this
real quick.
vision. Didn't know if I was cracking up or what. Because when I came to, I tasted granite and battery acid. And I knew it came from the 9. Today, that same voice spoke through Bale. Never gonna get that taste out of my mouth. Just listen before you judge, all right? They told me.
Attend my exegesis. Eschaton is coming. I am informing you of your path because futurity dictates now is when you are informed. Little mannequin of flesh and fear, not made to see your end. The outer perspective widens. We know your binary option. We know the 0 you choose. You will relinquish your insupportable burden and know peace. You will join the shadow, raise his tools against what wrongs you. Banish the light. Save yourself from forever. Blinded, small thing. Freedom lives in the foreordained. One heart within your body. One without. Chains that bind your fate. Break them. Be free. Or the maze door opens needlessly to deep, grieved death.
Seems like he's a little angry. So Shiesty, did you already have the weapon, brother? hiker's consultant. Yeah, so if you already had the weapon, they said it was working for some people and not for others, but it's not for sure. It's for sure not working for anyone who did not have the weapon beforehand. Thanks for letting me know, though.
Welcome to the new Mars. While the Vanguard was off fighting the...
Okay. Speak with Drifter's Ghost. Red, yellow, blue, green lightsaber. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going to try to hit this Warlock campaign so I can have multiple options. And then, once I do that, I'll probably start going in, looking at some of the campaign stuff. Or looking at the lightsaber. Trying to remember. I got so many things on my screen. Yeah, the Taken one looks sick. We were talking last night, but I didn't understand why they were taken inside that mission. I need to try to find that out. Also, let's actually not talk about that because I don't know. There might be some people who haven't done the mission, so I shouldn't have said that. Where are we going here? Visit the spider. I love how we keep just crashing shit and getting rid of stuff so the spider keeps having to move his location. No options for the spider to stay put. Oh, he's got a grill.
Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
You'll be the envy of the tower.
Welcome to the Frontier, Guardian. Where do I do it? Nomad, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I really think that they cooked up the campaign. I've said this a couple of times already, but my thought is if if Sony gives them enough time and enough like runway, and if they can continue to put out story content, to put out things that are like this, they'll be just fine. But I just don't know I don't know what the metrics at which Destiny would have to continue hitting, right? Like what metrics they have to continue to hit to stay in Sony's good graces. Now, obviously we got Marathon coming out. We don't know how that's going to go.
Actually have a plan.
You know, obviously it was negative before, but I've heard that there was positive stuff, so it's kind of back and forth. So
the data he stole has a secret that they don't want.
It'd be really, really good for Destiny 2 though if Marathon did well, because I think that we still have good. I feel like we still have some good stuff to explore here.
She can't speak. Spider
in
wants
D2.
to help
I just don't know
us.
if we're gonna get the
He's willing
chance
to give
for
us
it.
the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the lawless frontier in return. Convince Spider that you'll play his game.
Convince Spider. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it.
My dear Guardian, I need you. Multiple syndicates are in conflict out here in the Expanse, killing for territory and resources.
Ooh, I got the drop pod.
Disorder. Hazards come with the spoils, of course. I've lost contact with one of my salvage crews. If you'll track the flare, locate what that crew was carrying, I'll make sure you
Yeah,
have
I mean,
parts
we'll
to
see.
help Drifter's
We'll see what
cause.
happens, man, over time. Does it want me to just use the first two? Yeah, it does. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I forgot because I got to use Revitalize at the beginning of this.
Apologies for the landing. Your Guardian regeneration is blocked out here on the Tharsis frontier. The Imperium's doing via their beacon tech after you escaped their flagship. I heard from the Drifter you started a riot to escape the Imperium flagship. Now there are riots with every breath of ether in the Expanse. Behold, the glory of the Syndicate Border Wars.
Not an exaggeration. The Syndicates are the real powers here, carving up territory on the frontier.
Careful. These Vex are foot soldiers for the Tharsis Reformation. Each one possesses individual sentience. They're shrewd entrepreneurs. In time, perhaps we can get a few of them in our pocket. Find a way to leverage the Vex network.
Don't worry about taking a few of them apart. If anything, they'll be impressed with your gunplay. Only way to get respect out here.
No signs of my salvage Kindle. The flare is still active up ahead.
It's always interesting to see like what you did and did not do during the legendary campaign when you play with other people, because I did not know you had to like shoot that Vex thing or like interact with a bunch of stuff. So always interesting. I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you, man. They walked the fine line, so it was a fine line, but I feel like they walked it really, really well. You don't have to be a Star Wars fan to enjoy the story, but if you are, it enhances things even more.
Drifter's
So
ghost is heavily modified. She's an amalgam, patched with parts from other dead ghosts. Whatever effects that modification produced makes her unique. We need her back in play.
sheesh, you're up till 4:30, brother. Good on you for being able to wake up today.
You found my associate, Warlock. Praise the 7 stars. He can fend for himself. The cargo must be nearby. Oh, Guardian. My heart surges to see you so cherishing of my kinfolk.
I always loved like warlocks being able to just do like an open palm smack. It's funny. Okay. Heavy load. Sometimes you just got them heavy loads, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Can't run. Can't run with them. Heavy cargo.
Looks like the Totality Division wants to know if you have anything to do with the ruckus out here.
Void fusion with Voidlock?
They're an Imperium unit. Closest thing to law enforcement.
Yeah, Perini, I love the new SMG. I think it's great. I know some people had middling opinions on it early on, but no, I think it's fantastic. Y'all, if you are watching on the vertical view on YouTube, if you want to watch the horizontal view, you can click the pinned comment. I have the link for you guys there.
I've taken the liberty of installing a robust assault response support your junction. For any occasion that requires salvation from on high, it's a war zone in the expanse, I'll tell you.
Go.
I marked an extraction point on your tracker. Do as my salvage can did and signal with an exfiltration plan. Don't worry, I won't fail you like my crew failed me. Just keep that salvage safe.
I'm pulling records on the Barrent Imperium. They must have powerful resources to have total control over Mars and Venus.
Oh, I need to get out of there. Too many explosives. I can barely even shoot these enemies because my buddies, I wish you could get like a KD tracker for the buddies compared to yourself. The new energy weapons that's attainable through Renegades can't be done through the portal. So I don't think the blaster stuff, like none of the blasters, but there are plenty of new portal related weapons from different activities and stuff that you'll be able to grab.
Our end to the syndicates. Outstanding. Without the Vanguard's help, we'll need assets wherever we can find them. Good work, Guardian.
Premier Loom, that's his name. I don't remember what his name was earlier. Premier Loom.
I need you overseeing the station's completion. Deploy your legions. Sounds like the Imperium's looking for you. Oh, the intimate conversations you slither into out here.
Looking for that role that Spartan got, destabilizing and whatever the heat dissipator or something like that. Thermal atomization. Fought alongside Loom? It's possible. There's a reason that could be possible, and he could still be like a true villain threat. Yeah. There was like a time compression thing that happened at one point. Dun, 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 dun.
What does my guardian need? Shall we make a deal?
Okay. Visit Drifter's ghost. Is this where she goes off?
Did it work?
You doorknob! You lousy, awful, stupid, waste of light, bottom-feeding leech!
I think it worked.
Hello to you too.
Are you disloyal, coin-flipping, ghost-ditching, scraggly beard two-timer? If you had him on, she wouldn't call you! Oh, and the only time you're sincere is when you ask him for money! And your headband makes you look like a line cook!
Guardian, thank you for fixing my ghost. This is Blue. Named her because of that sunny personality.
Bite me! I need to talk to the Guardian. With my voice. That was healing. Drifter and I have a complicated relationship.
Thankfully, it's letting me skip a couple of things.
If you're eager to deal death, I'm happy to help.
Okay. Speak with Relics.
Until we meet again.
Where's Relics at? Over here? I do wish that they handled like replay-throughs of Legendary Campaign similar to Destiny Rising, where you basically just had to, you got to play through the missions. And then if they did even if they did more of a like a weekly run back of a shorter version of the mission would be nice. Venus and Mars caches recovered. Let's go do this. Is that the next step? I don't want to do them out of order because that'd be a pain in the butt to have to do it again. Oh. Yeah, I was early today. Early morning.
Six didn't mince words. Someone will die if I don't follow what fate laid out.
We're assisting the Piker Syndicate for help in turn. Drifter was right. The Imperium might be experimenting with anti-light tech. So we'll do some demolition on a spot the Syndicate's claim was a test site for Imperium weapons and see what turns up.
Working with the crime syndicates? Don't tell me you've gone renegade.
We don't have official
Don't
support,
tell me
sir.
you've gone renegade.
Thought you'd be too busy with your hands tied to call directly. Pleasant surprise.
Don't tell me you've gone renegade. Give the drop pod a try. I haven't tried it yet. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Okay.
Commander, how's the city holding up?
We're at the mercy of microphenomena happening across the world. Matter transmutating, air turning to toxin. We're running containment. I suspect it'll continue until the emissary and Eris Morn can tell us what bind the Nine truly means.
Hey, Bat. Warning. See, I would have bet about anything that I needed to throw that orb to that. Sometimes they mix stuff up. This is like a Cabal demented version of the freaking like totem encounter of Pit of Heresy. I mean, this is one of the, like, outskirts things, so.
Commander, while we have you on the line, I've been meaning to ask, is redacting the prophecy truly necessary? The people of the city are in danger. They can feel it. If it were me, I'd appreciate the intel.
Spoken like a field guardian. I hear your concern, Mahal. It's too dangerous to tell them. And the people are already on the verge of panic.
I remember this part here. I don't remember that encounter specifically, so. So I'm not sure if these, like, outskirt missions have differences. Like in what encounters can happen in the different areas, but what's up, Titan Hero? How you doing, man? Good, man. Doing good. Few hours of gaming this morning. We got some stuff to do this afternoon, but gonna hang out today, try to knock out some stuff here on the Warlock. I'm gonna actually get to play around with all the exotics and such, so only way to do that is to get all of it unlocked. And I promised this time that I wouldn't use the silver that Bungie gave me to buy a skip through the campaign this time. So. Spend it on actual Star Wars stuff. I actually enjoy playing this campaign, so. Mike2103, thank you for following the channel, man. Appreciate it, bro. Guys, we're getting dangerously close to 800 followers on Twitch. If you guys are watching, not following, consider we're 7 away. Sandy, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? brother. With this build, I feel like I don't even need to use my super, and I feel like I have my super up all the time. Like, it literally feels like I'm just running around with super ability. Hell yeah, man. I hope you're enjoying your time with Renegades. I think they did it right with putting the different like Star Wars or like lightsaber colors on different things. Yeah, man, I'm enjoying the campaign a lot. I'm enjoying the expansion a lot. The only issue that I have, and I actually don't know if it's an issue yet. I think we'll figure that out soon enough. But I'm just mostly concerned that we're not gonna have, like, if we're not gonna have a actual power climb, like what the staying power of the franchise will be, or the expansion will be. I thought he was going closer. So if he's not, you know, like, so I mean, the dungeon could provide the staying power, so it will for sure. So like, people will be playing next week and for a couple weeks after that, but realistically beyond that, I don't know. Like, I just don't know how strong the dungeon exotic's gonna be, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, I'll for sure, unless it's like insanely like soul crushing, I'll be planning to do like solo flawless and getting in. So like, I have stuff to do, but like, I'm hoping that a lot of people will.
My thoughts exactly. It's gotta be what's powering this new tech.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with not having to grind power. Like, it's not necessarily about that. It's just when we're talking about expansions, right? Like, what I could see a lot of people be like, well, if I'm already 550, what purpose do I have? And one concern I have, I think this is going to be a bit of a longer season, to be honest with you. They've not confirmed anything yet, and I don't have any information, but I have a feeling this is going to be around for a while. So if that's the case, I don't know. I'm not saying that the power grind was going to solve that, because, you know, over time anyways, your power stuff will be gone. I think it's just, my thing is I'm tentative, but that's been a concern of mine long before the campaign actually came out. So it's not like a new thing. When they announced that they were getting rid of the power climb for Renegades, that was something that made me nervous. So, oh, go that way. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see long term, like, what becomes the best way to grind some of this new loot. Yeah, just drop one every now and then.
Fight your way to the exfiltration point I marked. It's inside a heavy concentration of dark matter energy.
Being back with the fire team reminds me of my strike support days. Especially on Mars. The universe seemed simpler. Though survival has remained
excuse me.
temporary.
What do I think is better, episodes or seasons?
To sound nostalgic, sir.
I don't know, dude. The episodes and seasons were so close to each other. I mean, they were almost indistinguishable from each other. other than when Bungie got bullied into dropping for Revenant all of this stuff on like the first day of the act, bro, I could have told you that was gonna work terribly. So yeah, Nathan, they really did it. I mean, look, I'm happy. Like, I'm happy to say that, like, hey, look at this awesome juiced up weapon I got. Like, you know, this kind of thing. I have all these options on it. I can clean my vault in that manner and be able to. But yeah, the fact that tier 5s were so abundant, like, it was so clear at the end of last season when I was going through and just deleting like hundreds of tier 5s over the last couple weeks of the season. It's like tier 5s, they need to be way more rare than they are.
You're not being disciplined. You've made it interesting to be your commander.
I mean, I feel like, personally, guys, I don't know. You tell me how you guys think about it, but I think the best loot system we've had in D2 was a combination of Menagerie, when we were able to go through there and we had a lot of weapons to go after. And I know that's a little old. Like, there might be some people in here who have not. You know, who were not around at that time, but we basically had like a token system where you would collect loot, or I'm sorry, you would collect resources, and then you would put them into a system, and then you would go run, and then from the final chest you would get copies of whatever you had requested before time, you know, and then you had to like put a recipe. Basically, they were like recipes of like certain tokens you put in at the same time to pull up different things, and that was the first time I remember being like, oh my god, like, this loot feels so good. And then the next time, realistically, was when Into the Light came out. Yeah, the Chalice system. Yeah, the Chalice during Menagerie was like absolute peak for a lot of things. They really cooked for Menagerie, or I'm sorry, for, what was that? What's that season called? I can't remember what season was called, but yeah, I mean, I feel like they should have kept crafted weapons as like the seasonal stuff, and then keep the random drop weapons from like raids, dungeons, stuff of that sort to be,
The Guardian found,
you know, more
an
rare.
expired ghost out here. No physical damage, but the light is completely absent from the ghost shell. Commander.
Too convenient not to be a weapon. Track down what the Imperium is doing. Put a stop to their operation. The city awaits your return, Guardian.
Commander, we know you have a lot to handle back home. Are you all right?
Indeed.
Spend resource, get 6 perks that we want. Nah, bro. Nah, we have way too many perk options at this point. I mean, I think they've made their bed, so now they got to lie in it, and I don't think they could take it back now. But the fact that like I'm sitting here with this these weapons that have all of these options on it, everything juice. It's the, what is it? The fucking Incredibles thing. You say like when everyone's juiced, or when every gun's juiced, nothing's juiced. You know what I mean? It just raises the thing. So we're like, our little lizard brains are sitting here like, oh my god, all these have the gold arrow up on them. Oh my god. And it's like, bro, they fucking tuned the game so that doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Did you know him?
Not personally.
It
The
like
legends.
it just
That's my baggage.
like they just do it
Now
in the
keep
back
up.
end. Right.
First, we gotta make good on our deal with the Pikers.
Yeah, I think we have way too many perks on these weapons. I mean, I'm not necessarily mad that we have it. I just think that it was a bad thing. Yeah, when everyone's special, when everyone's super, when every gun is juiced and every gun is every answer to every problem.
Ops ain't been cleared on Venus
You know,
since
it's
it
just one of
popped
those
back in
things
the
where
soul.
it's
Evil
hard
ones,
to
anyway. Guess they
differentiate
still aren't.
The Vanguard may admonish us.
for us and for Bungie, right? Like for them to make new weapons that stand out above the noise, so to speak.
Step ahead of the Imperium, of the Nine.
Your Vex target shouldn't be far. The Tharsis Reformation or the Conductor's cohort, no?
Yeah. Dropped out of her
Hot take.
control.
I also don't think
Traded in
I don't
their
think
cozy
sunsetting
collective
was
for slick
that big of a
things.
deal.
Their boss
I think that
fools
it's
me.
healthy.
In
I think that
cars, among other
like
things.
I think that's one of the main reasons that Destiny like feels cumbersome. It feels like too much for new people to get in. I just realistically, I think the main issue with the first sunsetting wasn't sunsetting the weapons. It was the content vault. Had they not done the content vault at the same time, and had they brought sunsetting in, basically what they've done with, if you guys didn't realize this, sorry, I'm about to burst your world, burst your bubble, but basically what they've done with the 3.0 and the tiering system was sunset, right? Because you can still use, technically you can go into anything and you can say, you can say whatever, oh, I'm going to use this old Zally's Bane, I'm do whatever. But as soon as they put another like solar hand cannon that has explosive incandescent or some, whatever the equivalent role is, like Zally's will be gone. I call out Zally's because that's one of the main weapons from the pre-tier system that I hear people say that they still like to use. And I like it too, but I just think that, you may have a different option, but the problem is as soon as they do that tiering system, as soon as they give us another weapon that is better than something that came up before the tiering system, it's just going to override it. And I think that's fine. The issue that they did with Beyond Light, and guys, this is me, I was there day one. I was grinding the season before Beyond Light. What was it? Season of the... I can't remember exactly. It was when Prophecy came out. I can't remember what season that was, but that season, man, we had a very well-established meta. We felt very, Arrivals. I wanted to say Lost, but that's the next year. In Arrivals, there was a very, very established meta for what we were using in everything overnight. I mean, we were in the throes of Recluse, Mountaintop at that time, and we got it taken out. And I think I ended up having to use, like, for the Beyond Light campaign, I used like a Vanguard sniper rifle because I had like nothing I could use in that same slot that I had my special weapon, which was Mountaintop for all that time. And I just remember feeling like we had just been stolen from. And the main issue we ran into wasn't that they had sunsetting, it was that they replaced the weapons with nothing. And so it took like 2-3 seasons for them to really replace things in Beyond Light. That was the main issue. So that, along with just the game feeling barren, you know, just not having the Europa weapons really were not anything special, anything to call home about. But thankfully with the Kepler stuff, you know, we had a lot of initial Kepler weapons that were pretty strong in the new tiering system. And the fact that we started at tier 1, you know, at the beginning, it did not matter originally that we were using all of our old stuff. Fast forward to now, I mean, you use something that's not in the tiering system at this point, you're throwing, right? Like, because they've juiced up everything. But I think it's healthy for them to roll things back to do things. It's just tough because if they don't call it what it is, right? Like if they don't do a huge like system rework, they don't do a system holistic system change like they did with the armor system or the tiering system, how else other than just telling us what it is, like saying it's sunsetting, how else are they going to actually be able to pull it off? I don't think they can. So then we just end up in such a power creep situation where they're either nerfing old stuff, bringing that down, or they're buffing. So bro, one of my favorite weapons of all time is Trophy Hunter from that season. I used it exclusively for my for our flawless Scourge of the Past. I need to put that video up at some point on the channel.
Just in our way. The real fight's with the Imperium.
Something for us to look forward to.
You know, the other way they try to put a variation on the loot system and give themselves, you guys probably hear me say this quite often if you're watching my content, but giving themselves a way to, like giving themselves more levers to pull, so to speak. The way that they would have been able to do that was with the new and featured gear system, but we never let anything actually play out and try. We don't let them try anything, so we always fucking shit on stuff before it even comes out. So. We are the most, I will say, we are the most impatient like customers, you know, because I know we are customers, you know, we're consumers of the game and doing whatever, but goddamn, we don't let them try anything, bro. Yet we beg at the same time that we want changes, we want stuff, and then they're like, oh no, not like that. It's like, well, bro, you ain't even giving it a second to breathe. It's like you don't even have any clue about the change of it, how it's going to play out, how it's going to flush out.
Spider. Our weapon's ready for a planet-side pickup. Send out that hawk. Whoa. You picked that up on the Vanguard sats? Some kind of high-yield energy emission.
Something near Mars, but away from orbit. Their signature is of the Nine.
What would be some examples of that, Dakota? Like what do you mean by subclass passives? Or I guess what are you considering like a passive ability? Here we go. Get in that driver's seat, brother. Blowing everything up. Robo, you like farming there for the drop boxes? Nice.
Listen, if it comes down to it, I store the Imperium's data. It's me bail once. If we got our backs to a wall, just let me play my hand.
You will not have your back to a wall, because it will be to mine and the Guardians.
You don't know what the Nine can take from us, Eris. I've felt it.
If you're eager to deal
I see. I understand what you mean now.
I'm happy to help. I approve. Let's make a deal. You may go.
I feel like they're, I feel like they're consistently working towards growing that, right?
Hey, hero. Heard you've been getting into it with the syndicates.
I mean, they refine things every pass, and
I need your ear for a sec. Away
just
from
takes,
Blue.
certainly
That
takes
data
time.
disk we lifted. I got a line in on a way to break it open. You know the pikers. The lick-sneak punks who don't care for houses or the traveler. Treat servitors on the same level as dregs. They're atheists, radicals, wild children. These kids been scrapping with the Imperium for a minute now. Got splicer shanks that can crack the disc we stole, unlike our ghosts.
Guardian, Blue is still working her way through that encrypted data. Until she's done, all we can do is speculate. Spider claims to know someone who can get us behind the Imperium firewalls. It's not my first choice, but we're out of options.
It's time to make a deal, my darling friends.
He wants you to shoot through his problems.
Oh, I've missed your inside, Blue. So direct and now so loud.
I'm still struggling to remember that I had these renegade abilities, though, y'all. Pretty much all the time. Constant state of running around forgetting I have these abilities. I like them. I just forget I got them.
Welcome back to the Tharsis Expanse. Do you like my barge? It's one of a kind. A hull alloyed from long trip catchers. Sails woven from Tara bottle super silk. I could go on. Hurry to our summit, my fearsome retainer.
The code in here is wicked, real anti-Guardian. Got light deadfalls everywhere.
Anti-Gordian.
The Pikers didn't write this.
Of course not. They stole it from the
Yeah, I like using the abilities, but honestly I use them more to help other people than
Why would
to help myself.
Anti-ghost encryption?
Contingencies, my dear. No, there is an outpost across the basin. The Pikers want it. Clear it out. The shank is yours.
I've not spent a ton of time in like high level stuff, so
Totality division post. Make sure none of your new friends survive.
all right.
All right, deploying the shank.
If everyone involved in this transaction is on the level, this shank should splice the Imperium data terminals for us and get us their plans quick. Frankly, that's a big if, but we don't have much of a choice. There's a weapon like this out there at any scale. It's too much.
I gotta remember I'm on a legendary campaign level now. Open the door!
All right. I've got the first tranche of data. Reviewing it now. Anti-baryonic scoops. Infalling density reservoirs. Large-scale super annealing. These are plans for a colossal dark matter projector. A system that uses the same energy as the Nine. Zavala was right. They're building a weapon.
Is there another something to shoot? Oh. Forever stay shooting the wrong enemies. Oh, okay. That's why we always have the sword on, y'all. Not gonna save you all the time, but it's gonna give you a chance. I was hoping those would give like a like the credits. I never know which activities are gonna provide the credits from those things and not. Let's not be story content. Because they probably think that people can hop into story content and farm it. Because that's what we do. It's what the Destiny community does. Woke up too early today, y'all. Can't stop yawning.
The Imperium left vehicles loaded in the Walker Bay. Grab one.
Whew. Okay.
Just received another data packet from the Shank. A moment. The nearly functional prototype is on a ship. Imperium Registry. Bahaghari, pull it up on our scopes.
Wait, that's the ship Eris and I saw bleeding 9 energy. It's headed into Mars's orbit.
Stopping that ship just became our first priority. Guardian, you have multiple hostiles converging on you.
It's relics. They're godless ether guppies.
Syndicate's loyalty is cheap. Guardian, the Pikers are trying to kill you.
Get back here. If any Pikers try to stop you, kill them. The deal is off.
Noah's saying, that's proof. Bale and I got the same needle through us. I can't say no.
Reason for going? Is some god told you to? That's not a plan. That's a fear. Don't go.
She dies if I don't go. And I made it also. I can't say no. Tell the others I'm sorry.
Bikers are trying to cover their tracks. Very ugly business, but you and them.
Say what, and I will give you bars.
Damn, got flashbang coming out of that
Spider isn't
cave
here.
right there.
He
Jeez.
ran. Well, weapons free.
Oh. It got my ass.
Trying to override your walker. Dismount. Get out of there. Imperium BattleNet is lighting up. It's loose.
Imperium BattleNet.
My champions, my will embodied. You engage the thing that killed your comrades. Leave nothing of them, not even particles, to commingle with the sand. Our road to Tarabothel is befouled. Clear it and advance.
More troopers inbound. Spider, how attached to this barge are you?
I would die for her if I were there. Guardian, you have killed gods. I have built enterprises. My assets are unassailable. Remind them! Legionnaires, you are blessed by eternity. You are fearless against the light. Death is a moment. Glory extends beyond and before.
Leader of the Imperium broadcasting over open comms. That's a brazen move. They must not consider us or the Syndicates much of a threat.
There we go.
The Imperium is transmitting bombs onto the barge. Defuse them. No. You know what?
Onto the barge.
Just get out of there.
Onto the barge. Nice.
Look, Spider's barge is gone. Nothing we can do about it now. Let's go, Guardian.
Some tier 5 gloves. The Shrewd Survivor gloves.
You lost your mind?
We both know I've done worse, Blue. Sorry, fire team.
Telemetry confirms. Drifter fired off his NLS drive. He's long gone. That warship that fired on Tharsis has left orbit. Imperium Command Net just lit up with chatter that a weapons test has concluded. That was nightfall. Sorry, Hoss. Ida was at ground zero in the blast. She's okay. But you better come on back.
I didn't understand what was happening at first. All those guardians
I know.
and ghosts.
Yeah, that cutscene.
Dozens
That
of
cutscene
casualties,
on
every one of them
the
irreplaceable.
ripping the stuff out of the Guardian's a little rough.
And Drifter has disappeared without a trace. That low life always cuts and runs. We can't rely on him.
It was all so normal. But then, that horrible light. How many guardians would those ghosts have found? How many people would they have saved? Vale was right there. And all I could do was hide.
For now, we should focus on stopping Bale. The city is his next target. The Vanguard will be focused on preparing for an extinction-level event. In the meantime, we have leads to follow. Guardian, we need you ready.
Drifter's running a Bale. Thinks his vision is saying Eris will die if he doesn't. As if we can't change that. I'm through trying to stop his foolishness. He can chase the 9 without me.
Guess you got to do those in a certain order. Did not realize. Early houses. Let me go down. Speak with Zavala. So many speaking engagements. So many speaking engagements.
Guardian, you have one new call.
Guardian, I bring unsettling news. The Dredgen's weapon could only have come from beyond our dimensionality. To uncover truth, I contacted the emissary of the Nine.
Right on time. Hey there, Guardian. Miss Morn. Did you start?
Yes. I required audience with the Nine, and the emissary agreed to assist the investigation.
Daejeon, what do you mean, brother?
Guardian, you must know what
The screen is perfectly centered.
I suspected we needed 6.
No cutscenes. Just gaming. Oh, it's because you're doing a click the. Are you on the vertical view, Daejeon? No, it says you're on the horizontal view. You should be seeing everything, brother. I want to try this new pulse rifle. I know this is not a good roll, but yeah, if you have something messed up on your end, man, you might try to refresh your game or refresh your stream.
Guardian, you have one new call.
Hey, hero. I can still fix this. No one else has to die.
Bale does.
Oh, no. Why isn't Blue answering my calls? She won't talk to me.
You know what I told the Vanguard the moment you sauntered into town?
Get off my line.
I told them your ideas were dangerous. That you were going to take us back to the Dark Age. Now Bale, following in your footsteps, has butchered whole fire teams of Guardians and Ghosts.
I was put here to deal with him. It has to be me.
You don't reason with a light like that. You bury him, and you take the Ghost apart.
What else am I supposed to do? I did everything they told me. Everything! That Nine in Bale's head told me either I lead the Imperium, or Eris dies. How is that a choice?
Unprincipled coward. That vision is playing you right into their hands.
You won't tell me. Blue won't talk to me. What am I supposed to do?
You really don't
He's
know.
got a point.
You are the most authority-resistant, rule-breaking swindler in the city. What does that man do to a god?
Got him.
Speak with Blue in the cantina. Yeah, subsequent runs, man, it's just like, I desperately wish they just allow us to, if they could just allow us to skip all of this, it would be awesome. Brother.
That splicer shank is worse grammar than fact smoke. But sure knows its way around Imperium encryption. Okay, let's see.
So many people to talk to. So little desire to talk to them. I'm about to run out of time, brother.
Theoretically, it nullifies the
Zephyrus.
Well, that warship fired a prototype, but this finished version has remote attack capabilities. This thing could target a home from anywhere. According to this data, it's not finished yet. I have no idea where they're building.
She's big angry. She's big angry, dude.
I'm done with that guy. You all can field his calls.
Okay. Not you yet. We're gonna do this last mission here for the day, and then I got a couple of things I gotta get done. Got some stuff to do. As my little cousins like to call it. Got some stuff to do. No, this is my second playthrough.
Emissary, Commander Zavala has instructed me to seek
Second
your
playthrough.
counsel.
Did my Titan first.
What connection
We got stuff to do. All one word.
Guardian?
We got stuff to do.
I wish I was sending you to take Dredge and Bale apart piece by piece instead of locating an Imperium shuttle. He should feel every moment of pain he's caused. But our next steps cannot be taken recklessly. I'm legitimizing
Good morning, Matt.
this operation
How you doing,
so
man?
the Vanguard can engage. But I've learned the hard way. The cost of overreaction. Find his channel. I want to speak to him personally.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, man, there's a... I think Bungie did a really good job with Renegades. I'm just hoping people give it the... I'm hoping people give it the attention it deserves. So. Okay.
At last, Commander. You know all new lights.
Commander Zavala.
Of the ones I slaughtered, who are you closest to?
There is nothing human of you left. Cease operations, or the Vanguard will annihilate the Imperium.
No.
Oh, the Vanguard, one fucking Guardian will do it, bro. Well, thankfully you get the lightsaber in the middle of the campaign even, so. I don't know, man. I don't even know. I don't know if speedrunning it's the way to go with it. More just enjoy your time with it, bro. Don't get new content a ton. So I'm just trying to get ready for the day one dungeon. It is not this Saturday, it's the next Saturday. It'll be the daily reset on the 13th. $50-50 shop. I gotcha. Yeah. I just want to make sure that I always err on the side of suggesting that people, you know, enjoy it. I don't think any individual weapon is so good that someone would have to like force themselves through. So I did take it that way, but I understand that you didn't mean it that way. Sebastian, I'm not right this second. I'm actually playing through on a second character. I'm playing through on my Warlock now. I beat it on my Titan yesterday. So I just had a couple hours to play this morning and want to try to get it done on my Warlock. So how long did it take me for the campaign? Honestly, it's a little difficult to say just because we played the first portion and I was trying to I played the first portion with Spartan and Revolt, and we were having some issues with different people lagging out and stuff, but I think it probably took about 5-6 hours total. Yeah, I don't know what is the 10th. I may be. Sorry, I meant more like what day of the week is the 10th. That would be Wednesday. Clarity planned right now, just trying to get videos up every day, of some sort. Yeah, stream when I can, put up videos, but also trying to make sure that I am not being a complete loser husband. I was so no life for the Edge of Fate release that it was like detrimental, bro. So I had to I had to slow things down for this one a little bit. I mean, I'm more efficient too, right? Like I'm more efficient with my video creation. Streams make more sense now as well. You know, we're averaging closer to, you know, 100 total people across all platforms for streams now, whereas back in the day, what would you say, Jake? Back in the day it was probably like 15. It was pretty low. Like 15 total. Now that I started doing the vertical stream and the horizontal stream on YouTube.
Enough of the old man whispering in your ear. It's just us.
I wouldn't say average 100, but that's usually like the peak of the day.
To feel the life force of an all-powerful being drained by your own hand. You've done it so many times. Does it lose its luster after a while? Or does it transmute, shift from one all-powerful being to another? What you saw at Tharsis was a demonstration of eclipse energy. It negates paracausal power completely. A perfect, targeted, bloodless kill. And each light bearer's death is an offering to something greater than myself.
You speak of tithes. Who do you tithe to?
I am the hand which pens the book of the alchemist. I tithe to 6 of the 9, and he rewards me with strength. This is what 6 learned from the King's Echo drifting among his rings. With enough strength, 6 can carve a doorway and be liberated at last.
Such an interesting mechanic. Like, why do they not have me do an interact? Gotta like run up on it. The muscle. Be a better way. Yeah, transmit. By Cam? Hi Cam? Did it go away? I gotcha. I'd rather just be in third person than have to try to manage this whole walking thing. Cargo inspection. Yeah, it's just kind of an odd deal. Like, if you start running, you just drop it.
Bale is practicing sword logic in service to one of the outer orbits. This complicates our mission to bind the Nine. I need to speak to Ikora and the emissary.
Trailer walk. Yeah, honestly, dude.
Good work here, Guardian. Our situation is dire, but this information gets us closer to stopping Bale.
Xville Hawk. I was wondering how it would perform. How do you get it? Is there a quest for it, or is it just a battle pass? Huh. Interesting. Get me out of here. Okay.
We did not elect and who do not
right, let's go.
step down.
Let's go talk with
You may paint yourselves as saviors, but the
go do this stuff in the cantina real quick, and then I'm gonna have to call it there for the day. Got some stuff I gotta knock out before this evening. So
You have given everything. What's left for you to prove?
So y'all, while I load in here, just a reminder, I want to show a little bit on the channel. We got a brand new video up today. It is my review of this weapon right here, the Peculiar Charm, and I tag it along with my favorite Titan build for it. So if you guys wouldn't mind hopping on the channel, you can see I've done a couple of long form videos to review some of the issues and some of the stuff for exotic weapons in the portal. However, this one is live today. It's been live for 3 hours. It is 14 minutes of goodness. So give that a look. You got an hour and a half if you want to go get one of them from the comp playlist. I understand a lot of people don't like playing PvP, but it is the bonus focus, so you should be able to get them pretty easily. And so you're looking for, I'm looking for PvE rolls. So 1424 of pure Destiny goodness for your earballs. God bless it. Warlock jumping. I have you know, it's interesting. I don't make a ton of build videos. I don't make a ton of you know, a lot of my stuff is more broad guides and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'll dip into it if you guys have any interest in it. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like hunter guides. I feel like hunter guides do really well, so maybe I should play into that a little more. I'll do, obviously, you know, I have thoughts and opinions on Titan stuff, but y'all have to watch the video. Give me feedback. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you think I should. You know, if there's an area on the video that you guys think I should cover a little more in depth, there's something you like I did that maybe someone else doesn't cover, I would enjoy understanding that. So thankfully there wasn't a ton of yapping here in the cantina for today. Let me see here. Just trying to see what we had here. Interesting. So, Dedrick, thank you for following the channel on Twitch, man. Appreciate you, bro. So, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Gotta go we got stuff to do, like I said earlier. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned to the channel. Enjoy Renegades. Until next time, be blessed, y'all. Talk to you later. Peace.